Hi guys, I'm Sonia Hatter.
And I'm Cole Hatter, and you're listening to the Dynamic Lifestyle Podcast with Chris and Eric Martinez.
How do you become a higher performer in today's society, right? Meaning, how do you become a higher performer in business, entrepreneurism, lifestyle, and just as an all-around person? Okay, so what we did in this podcast episode on the Dynamic Lifestyle Podcast was we took 11 badass entrepreneurs that we've had on our podcast show that we personally interviewed, and they gave each their own success tip on how to become a better performer with habits in lifestyle and all above. So a couple of these people that we had on the podcast are as follows.
Hamster wheel analogy. We're just running hard on a hamster wheel, and it's like you don't go anywhere. You watch hamsters running. They're running freaking, there's a lot of action, a lot of activity. They're busy, but they're not getting anywhere. And I felt like in my life I was on a hamster wheel that didn't really serve what I really longed for and what I was really created for. So that space away, and resistance comes from, it comes from internal more so than anything. But us hiding, us playing small, us limiting our potential and playing it safe, that's comfortable. I am morally obligated to not sell them any more than they should buy. And also not sell them any less than they should buy. Because think about it, if you know your offering can radically change someone's life, like Tony Robbins does this in his events, he knows that he is the best in the world at creating life transformation through his events.
Yeah, you know, it was really interesting. There was like an indirect relationship with how many competitions and like chasing magazine covers and tear sheets, how much money I was making. Like literally, when I was doing all of that, it was a lot of ego pursuits. So people are first getting started, they don't have any wins yet. Yeah. So that's the most likely time that they're going to quit, because they're like, I put out a post and I took an hour to craft this post and then crickets. And you're like, you have to have crickets for a while, you know? Like, I think you have to kind of suck for a while. Yeah, and a lot of people aren't just willing to wait it out and to get better. And to me, action is the great elucidator. The more action you take, the more you realize, okay, I was doing this for a while, I don't really love that. I'm gonna go over here now, you know, and I don't think that you get that experience without just like literally just taking a bunch of action. Experiences. But when I was working in the gym, it's such a different way of working than I'm working now, because like on the internet, it's more about like creative time, and like you need that time to kind of curate ideas, and like you had mentioned, you had kind of alluded to earlier, it's consumer versus creator mindset. So if you're in that consumerism of like,
I'm gonna go to Haiti and stay there until I get them and bring them back. So I went to Haiti with the like goal of like, I'm just gonna bring them back, whatever it takes, I'm gonna do it. And so I went to Haiti, and I was there for like a little more than 2 weeks trying to bring my sons home. And I remember days where I had my kids, my boys, and I was sitting on lifestyle means being able to give my family any, you know, the things that they need in the world, while at the same time serving the greater good. And just being able to find the equilibrium between the two, not the balance, because there's never a balance, but just finding that fluidly I can create an equilibrium. And
Okay. So that being said, when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, if I've got something I want to share with the world, media is the biggest microphone to be yelling into. I'm going to do that someday. I'm gonna make movies. I don't want to be an actor.
I kind of just got thrown into it. So, but when I do something like Halloween, I like to give it my all. And so I feel that it's the same as Cole was saying, it's just getting better and better. And I think it's because we're understanding more of the event space and all the logistics. Like that's, I think, the hardest part is coordinating and organizing it. It feels like a wedding times 10. So like people take a whole year to plan a wedding for just,
because being an entrepreneur is scary as fuck.
It's hard work.
It's so hard.
People romanticize, people make this like thing about being an entrepreneur. Oh, it's so awesome, be your own boss. That stuff is hard work, and you have to learn to eat shit and ask for seconds.
Absolutely.
That is entrepreneurship, at least at the beginning. Like, you're not new, I don't have a plan. Like, I just have a job. It wasn't a career for me. All the jobs that I've had in the past were always just jobs. It was never a career or a calling, and I felt like, crap, if I don't have a purpose, like, what am I gonna do? I just felt like it always caused me so much anxiety when people asked me that question. We all, I think, need to sometimes take a step back and be a little a little bit kinder to ourselves.
Right.
And know that no
Make
one-
sure to click or tap the link in the description box below.